How to sell your house without a realtor in Rockville. A few of my clients have tried selling their properties in the past, and honestly, they have saved about $5,000 on their transaction. But most of them did not find those savings worth it. And the reason is the paperwork, the time, the money, the effort, the preparation, and then eventually placing the property on the market and then finally selling it. They could have probably made more money in that time. Anyways, everyone has their choice. And in this video, let me share the things you want to know to have a smooth closing without a realtor in Rockville. First things first, figure out how much your property is worth. The way to do that is look at prices of the properties that are similar to yours in terms of square footage, number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms, building material, quality, layout, exterior siding, driveways, garage, carports, kitchen build and renovations, roofing, appliances, etc. And you will look for the prices of these homes which were sold in the last 6 months. If there's a scarcity of homes that have sold in your neighborhood, then you may want to look outside your neighborhood or your area for up to a mile or two, or maybe check the stats for about a year. At this point, you may want to get an appraisal, which may cost between $400 to $800. Many can ask for professional photos and floor plans. Based on these numbers, you now need to price your home. You don't want to undervalue your home or overprice your home. Once you're done with it, now you need to fix and declutter your home. Remove anything that can distract your buyer's eyes, such as furniture, paintings, and family photos. Also, fix up things. If your house has areas of concern such as moldy basement, leaking water, loose doors, windows, doorknobs, you may want to fix them. If you have carpet, steam clean or replace it. If you have dated floors, replace them with something modern. Cleaning up the grout, cleaning up the floors, doing all the nitty-gritty work. Perhaps get a home inspection, get the HVAC serviced, replace those doors and windows if needed. Make sure everything is working in the house so when the buyers come in, they do not get a bad impression. Number 3, stage your house. People like seeing modern spaces and are unable to visualize an empty or a cluttered space. So stage your home and use a staging consultant. We have a complete checklist of what you need to do, and you can download that from our website. Make sure you print it out and start checking. Now comes putting the house on the market. You can set up accounts with Zillow, Redfin, and realtor.com and 50 other real estate portals that allow you to list your property. Let us know and we can send you the list. If you're okay with a realtor who represents a buyer, you can send out an email blast using a list service. You need to set up a sign in front of your property. You can get one from the local hardware store such as Stroh-Snyder's, Home Depot, or Lowe's. You will also need to get professional photographs for your property. Make sure to get floor plans. New appraisal guidelines are asking for them. The more clean and professional the photographs look, the better your listing will look compared to others on the market. You can do it yourself or take help from a local company like RE Pro Photos. One thing you're missing is the MLS. To get access to that, agents from our office can help you put your property on the MLS for a nominal fee. Understanding the disclosure laws. Every city or county has different disclosure laws for real estate transactions. Since you will not be working with a realtor, most likely your buyer will not be working with a realtor as well. So it's important you understand your disclosure laws, such as utilities, taxes, changes, permits, and latent defects. In the state of Maryland, you can become responsible for not disclosing any defects up to 3 years after the sale of your home. There are all sorts of forms that you have to fill out for the state of Maryland and jurisdictional addendums, and in this case, for Montgomery County. There are some disclosures based on the city of Rockville as well. Plus, there are federal and state lead-based paint addendums for properties built prior to 1978 and EPA registration for properties built 1950 or before. Now comes time for showings. This is the time when people will start knocking at your door and calling you at all sorts of times. So make sure you mention the timings that you are comfortable with. You would have to answer calls, questions, and make the property available for the best possible results to make the sale. If you're okay with people coming on their own, you can use a lockbox or you can be present at every single appointment. Usually, realtors put up electronically secured lockboxes and showing systems to minimize the possibility of theft and problems. Professional realtors always make sure to vet their buyers and make sure they are pre-approved. Offers and documentation. Say that you received a few offers and now is the time to review them. Since all real estate contracts are binding and laws and real estate norms change quite often, you may want to enlist the services of a real estate attorney. Since you're not working with a realtor, make sure all the forms are signed and initialed so that you don't give up your house for free. Believe me, it has happened before. Make sure the buyer's pre-approved to purchase your home from a reputable lender. Keep track of the buyer's activity. Make sure the buyer's doing their part, such as sending the deposit check to the escrow or closing company or the attorney. Make sure contingencies are performed accordingly and on time, and then released on time as well. If inspection is requested, either you can provide the inspection report, repair whatever is asked for, or maybe just provide a credit for it. It all depends on how well you negotiate. Remember, everything is negotiable in real estate. Check for appraisal and make sure the house is appraised on time. Ensure the right comparables are used as comps. This can be corrected if you think it came in low because of incorrect comps. Keep a check on the lender to ensure they deliver a commitment letter on time and close on time. When all contingencies and finances are done right, you're ready to close and move. In the meantime, if you have any questions, feel free to contact us. Until then, cheers.